Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. David Goggins is one of my mentors. David Goggins is a person that I really admire. I admire his work, I admire his mind, I admire his will, I admire his spirit. I've never met David Goggins, but a friend of mine told me today, the eyes never lie. Every time I look at his content, I listen to his message, I feel a sense of relatability with what he says. I relate with David Goggins. I relate with the pain that he endured. I relate with the will that it took to get him in the position that he is today, because that same pain is what brought me where I am today. The way I think was built through pain. The way I think was built through rejection. The way I thought and think is built through suffering. Suffering, pain. Overcoming that pain. That's what David Goggins teaches. How to overcome pain to become a better individual. And I relate with that. And I want to teach you the things that I've learned from David Goggins, and hopefully you can be a better you tomorrow. First thing, self-accountability. Your girlfriend breaks up with you. It's not her fault. It's your fault. Your girlfriend cheats on you. It's not her fault. It's your fault. You fail a test. It's not anybody else's fault other than you. You don't get selected in the team that you want to play in. It's not anybody else's fault but yourself. You don't get the promotion that you want. It's not anybody's fault but yourself. You don't get the girlfriend that you want. It's not anybody's fault but yourself. You don't have the body that you want. You don't have anything that you want. It's nobody else's fault but your own. If you don't take pure and utter self-accountability for your life, you're going to be controlled by other people. You need to be able to say, everything that happens in my life is because of me. I win, it's me. I lose, it's me. I'm excited, it's me. He beat me, it's me. He's not better than me, I'm just not good enough. He's not stronger than me, I'm just not strong enough. He's not smarter than me, I'm just not smart enough. It's your fault. Take accountability. If you're losing, it's your fault. If you're winning, it's your fault. Everything needs to be your fault. Otherwise, you're going to be at the mercy of other people. If people do things to you, it's going to destroy your life. You need to take accountability for everything. Everything. Not one or two things, everything. Everything is your fault. But don't be too hard on yourself. Because everything is your fault doesn't mean that there's no ways you can improve. Because it's your fault, you have the autonomy to get better. You have the autonomy and the sovereignty to be better. You have the autonomy and sovereignty to change. You can be more than you are currently if you take accountability. Self-reflection. You need to constantly be looking at yourself and the actions you take on a daily basis. And is this congruent to what kind of man I want to be in my life? Going to that party, is that going to actually make me a better individual? Going on this date with this girl, is this girl going to be my wife one day? Going to the gym, is that going to make me stronger? Going to the library, is that going to make me smarter? Reading this book, is that going to make me more knowledgeable? Is that going to grow my perspective? Having tough conversations with people, is that going to make me have a better sense of confidence? A better sense of strength in a social interaction? Have stronger boundaries? Everything you do, you need to reflect and say, okay, why am I doing this? You can't be willy-nilly doing things willy-nilly. There has to be a thought process behind this. Why are you studying the degree that you're studying? What you're going to do with the degree that you're studying? How is it going to help the next person? How are you going to monetize from this degree? How are you going to feed your family from this degree? How are you going to become a better individual from the degree that you're studying? Everything needs to have a purpose. Everything needs to have a plan. You can't just do things in willy-nilly. There has to be a purpose. You have to reflect constantly. You have to analyze constantly. When I speak in these videos, I look over the videos 1 or 2 times to see, what am I doing wrong? When do I stutter? How can I improve? What must I do to be able to capsulate your attention? What can I do to improve? Constantly reflect. What can I do to improve? Self-reflection. No excuses. Many people give me excuses on why they can't train, why they can't be fit, why they can't be healthy. If you ask anybody that I choose to be in my life, one thing they will tell you is TK doesn't miss days. Really. He rarely misses days. I'm tired. I'm training. I'm angry. I'm training. I'm happy. I'm training. I'm excited. I'm training. I'm heartbroken. I'm training. I fail a test. I'm training. I get rejected. I'm training. I pass a test. I'm training. I get a girlfriend. I'm training. It's holidays. I'm training. It's season. I'm training. It's exam season. I'm training. It's not exam season. I'm training. I'm always training. I'm always working. There's no excuse. I don't have money. I'm scared to ask people for money. I don't want to ask my parents for money. I go train. There's no excuse. If you want to be fit, if you want to be healthy, if you want to be rich, if you want to think better, if you want to be smarter, you have no excuse to start now. You have to do it now. Train now. Do it now. Surround yourself with people that do it now. Don't waste your time making excuses, sounding like a victim, sounding like a loser. Because that's what losers do. They make excuses. I couldn't do this because of this and this and this. I couldn't do that because of this and this and this. No, I'm handicapped because of that. Oh, no, there's this and this and this. Don't be a loser. Don't be a victim. Don't make excuses. Do it now. Do it now. Confidence. David Goggins experienced a lot of pain in his life. A lot of different forms of pain, actually. He's experienced racism. He's experienced not being capable. He's experienced prejudice. He's experienced abuse. He's experienced physical abuse. He's experienced depression, anxiety. If a man like that, that's gone through all those things, can be confident, what makes you think that you can't be confident? What makes you think you have the right to even think you can't have confidence? He's gone through so much things that most people would not be able to go through, but he has confidence. He believes himself. He speaks with conviction. How dare you think that you can't have confidence? How dare you think that you're not good enough? How dare you think you can't achieve your dreams? If he can do it, you can do it. He's not special. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not special. I'm just a guy. Maybe a cool guy, sure, but I'm just a guy. So what makes you think that you can't have confidence? Food for thought. Enduring pain. Whether you like it or not, pain is inevitable. Get used to it. If you're going to live on this earth, you're going to experience pain. Nobody lives an easy life. Everybody has pain, trouble, suffering. It's all about how much you can endure that pain. The people that are successful in life know how to endure pain. There's going to be constant pain. You can't wait and say, until I stop suffering, I can be happy. That's not how life works. You're constantly going to be going through something. You just have to deal with it and move with it. That's the secret. That's the secret. You're going to be constantly going through pain. You're going to be constantly failing at something in life. Something. Whether it be you're winning financially and in your health, but you're really losing in a relationship. You can't find your partner. You can't find your person. Or you're winning in your health and you have a beautiful partner that's loyal and loves you and cares about you, but you're struggling with money. You can't pay the bills. or you can barely pay the bills. Or you may have money, you may have a partner, you may have people that respect you, but you don't respect yourself. You hate yourself. Whenever you leave that life and you're alone, you hate yourself, you want to kill yourself. Everybody suffers with something, always, constantly. There's something everybody's going through. So don't run away from pain. You're going to be running forever. Endure. Accept it. Learn from it. Grow from it. Hate. David Goggins does a funny thing where he listens to the people that hate him, puts it in an audio track and listens to it while he trains. It's a bit crazy, but he's accepted that people are always going to doubt you. People are always going to ridicule you. People are always going to think you're not as good as you think you are. There's always going to be somebody that wants to drag you down to their level. There's always going to be someone that doesn't want you to shine and be better, be great. There's always somebody at the end watching this video and saying, why is this brother talking right now? There's always going to be a hater. There's always going to be somebody that does not like what you're doing. That does not like greatness. That does not like influence. That does not like good things. There's always going to be somebody that will hate on you for doing the things that they know they can't do. Always. David Goggins learned that is an inevitability, and he uses that as fuel for the fire to burn the furnace. He uses it to become better. He uses that pain of hate to become better. And that takes time. Not many people can do that. There's only, I'd say, 0.5% can listen to hate constantly and say, you're not going to do anything. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'll do it even harder so I can make you hate me more. Not many people can do that. That's why I respect this man so much. Not many people can do that. Fitting in. I can give a personal story about this. This was in grade 8. We had a campfire, and I'm very much a person that I try to eat as healthy as I can. I try to stay away from processed foods. I try to stay away from sugar. And everybody's having marshmallows by the campfire. And then they asked me, TK, do you want marshmallows? I'm saying, no, I don't need sugar. And I remember my teacher pulling me aside and saying, no, you have to take some. No, you have to. When everybody's doing it, you need to be part of it. You're going to get body dysmorphia. Don't think like this. And I thought, I'm like, is he right? Is he wrong? I don't know. I'm still young. I'm still 13. I don't understand life as well as I do now. And I realized that if you're not meant to conform, do not conform. If your friends are going out drinking alcohol and they're forcing you to drink alcohol, those aren't your friends. If you don't want to drink alcohol, you don't have to drink alcohol. They're trying to pull you down to their level. No. Don't conform. If you really don't want to do something, if you have a vision in your mind, if you want to be great, if you want to be strong, if you want to be rich, if you want to be influential, if you want to be extraordinary, you have to do extraordinary things. That's the only way you can be the best. You have to do what the rest won't do. That's the only way to be the best. So you can't conform if you want to be the best, because otherwise you'll be like everybody else. Loneliness. As I said, if you can't conform, you will be alone. Because not everybody's going to think the same way. Not everybody's going to be 13 and saying, I don't want to eat sugar, I want to train. I want to eat healthy. Not everybody's going to say, I want to train on holidays instead of going to parties. Not everybody's going to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what I want to do. You're going to be alone. You have to be able to accept loneliness and understand that you're not truly lonely because you got God in your life. God is always there. God is omniscient, omnipresent, and omnipotent. God is everything. God is everywhere. God is all-knowing. God can do anything. God is always with you. Always. You're not alone. You got God. That's all you need. Brother, sister, you got God. That's all you need. You don't need to be surrounded by people all the time. You don't need to be around people that make you feel less of yourself. You don't need to talk to people more than you have to talk to them. You're not forced to do that. You're not lonely because God is with you. God knows your heart. God knows who you are. God loves you. God cares for you. You're not alone. Trauma. David Goggins, as I said, went through a lot of trauma. Abuse at home. Just a lot of pain that man has gone through and he's overcome. Trauma is a thing that is a very subjective thing. Many people go through different types of trauma, and it's a very sad thing to go through. But if you need help, reach out. Reach out. Find somebody, reach out, get help. There's always somebody that's gone through what you're going through or gone through something similar to what you're going through. If you got assaulted, for example, there's always somebody that has been through assault. Reach out. If you've been bullied, there's been so many people that have been bullied. I've been bullied. Reach out. If you've been racially abused, I've been racially abused. Reach out. If you failed, if you've been rejected, I've been failed. I've been rejected so many different times. Reach out. If you're sad, reach out. There's always somebody that has gone through what you're going through. Reach out to somebody that you trust. Let them know what you're going through and ask them for their help. And if not for their help, ask them for their consolement. Ask them to be there for you. Ask them to be your friend. Reach out if you're going through trauma. And finally, something David Goggins always says that sticks with me is stay hard. Stay hard isn't to make you feel motivated or make you feel, oh yeah, let's go hit that PR today. No. Stay hard just means be disciplined. Stay on the right path. Don't drift. Stay on the right path. Keep training. Keep training. Keep training. Keep training. Keep working. Don't let your success get the best of you. Don't be defeated by the success. Don't be defeated by your loss. Come back. Keep training. Come back. Keep training. No. You're getting distracted. Keep training. Train. Everything you need to do has to be disciplined, regimented. Work every single day. Be consistent. That's what stay hard means. It doesn't mean motivation. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Okay, you can do this. No. Stay hard just means, man, be consistent, bro. Be consistent, sis. Consistency. Show up. Doesn't matter how you feel. Just show up. Stay hard.